evening and welcome to week 2 of Backyard Cricket here on IslandStats.com. I'm your host, Earl Baisden, and we tonight bring you Bermuda Hospital versus PricewaterhouseCoopers. PricewaterhouseCoopers have been sent to bat by Bermuda Hospital and will be underway shortly. We see the first two batters for PWC. BHB a bit short this evening, but we'll be underway momentarily. They have nine players, I believe. Yeah, 9, and I believe PWC also have 9. So again, PWC have been sent in to bat. And we're getting underway momentarily, hopefully. We await the first ball of the third match of the tournament. The umpire says play ball. And that one's missed by the batsman, so we're underway here. We're asking for some instructions. He's in now. This one is hit. They go through for a single. So Pricewaterhouse off the mark. The third ball of the over. She's no chance for a run. So Price Waterhouse Coopers. 1 run on the board. And this one's hit in the air. It's going to drop safely, and she's off the mark. So they go through for their second run of the over. This one's down the leg side, and it's quarter wide. So the first wide of the game. Let's see over ball. So after 1 over, PWC, 3 runs on the board without a lost wicket. It's going to be a female to build to the female. And that's going to be a wide. So in backyard cricket, the first wide is, once played back down the wicket, is 1. And then any wide after that in the over is 4 runs. That one's down the leg side, and that's going to be quarter wide as well. They only bowl 6 overs, 6 balls in the over. That one's down the leg side, but being very generous, the umpire. That one's wide, and it's quarter wide. It's quarter no ball. No ball. This one is hit. Again, right arm over, down the leg side. That's the end of the over. End of the over. 15 without loss. PWC, 15 without loss after 2 overs. So after 2 overs, PWC, 15 without loss. And this one is driven onto the onside. They're running. And he's been given out. He's been given out. A direct throw. He drove that to the onside. The ball was picked up cleanly and thrown back, hitting the stumps directly. And PWC have lost their first wicket with the score on 15. New batsman in. 15 for 1. Next quarter wide. That's driven back. So after 2.43 overs, it's 16 for 1. And this one is pulled onto the onside. And that's going to be driven to mid-wicket for 4. Pushing the score on to 20. Under the lights here at Police Field, Backyard Cricket. PWC 20 for 1 after 2.4 overs. This one, he's beaten outside the off stump. Last ball of the over. This one he's back and just punching it. Point, field it, and thrown in. End of the over. 20 for 1 after 3 overs. 3 completed overs. PWC are 20 for 1. $12 overs remaining. And this one is inside edge. Right arm over the wicket. This one's driven right into the hands of the mid-on fielder. And she's out. So the second wicket for PWC has fallen. $20 for 2. This one's pushed onto the offside, fielded by the bowler. This one just missing the stumps. Played all around it. Once again, Bermuda Hospital won the toss and sent PWC into bat. And we're in the fourth over. This one is, oh, the ball allows it to fall back to him, but he allows it to drop. So after 4 overs, PWC of 20 for 2. $20 for 2 after 4. PWC working, BHB working out their strategy. They want to give the single, put the female back on strike, and that's one's called a wide by the umpire. Definitely called a wide. And he's pulled that one onto the onside. And they'll only get a single. They'll only get a single. They move on to 22. 22 for 2. PricewaterhouseCoopers. PWC. Asked to bat first. They bring the field in. They have the female at the wicket. She's pulling this one. Ooh, and deliberately dropped. I could say that. Deliberately dropped. They want to keep the female in as the chances of her scoring freely are slim. And she's been billed. Oh no. Thought I saw the bills fall. Missed the stumps. So BHB are happy to keep the female in. And that's going to be a wide. No ball. No ball. So a free hit. So this total moves on to 23. Good strategy by BHB so far. Free hit. They get nothing for it. That's the end of the over. So 23 for 2 after 5. 23 for 2 after 5. A lot of strategy going into this for BHB. They really want to keep the female or in batting, and they want to try and get the striker Harry off strike and bowl as many balls as they can to the female. So 23 for 2 after 5. This pace is a little better. It's called a wide. They don't take the run. Pace just a little quicker. gets away with this one. Score moves on to 24. And this one outside the off stick and beats the fielder. They're going to try and go for two. He's running back to the danger end and makes it safely. So two buys to the total. Moves on to 26. Oh, and this one's down the leg side. They get away with it. No. That's lucky. This one, ooh, jams him up. A little quicker pace. Final ball of the over. And this one's down the leg side. And it is called a wide. He just wanted to keep the female on strike. So he'll take it. So they move on to 31. 31 for two after six. 31 for two after six. Bermuda Hospital Board won the toss and sent PricewaterhouseCoopers to bat. After 6 overs, they are 31 for two. And this one is driven onto the onside. They go through for a single. And the field spreads again. Harry has proven he's not afraid to open his shoulders. And this one is hit in the air, and it's going to beat the fielder. It's going to be 4. Four runs. Moves the total on to 36. Pulled that to mid-wicket. This one's down the leg side. It's called a wide. He's looking to drive the ball. Stay it low. Stay it low. And this one's hit in the air. It's going to fall safe. And they're looking for the second. And make it safely. Make it safely. So 2 more to the total. It's 1 more delivery in the over. One delivery left in the over. They've raced on to 44. One just missed, and that's the end of the over. So after 7 overs, the score, PricewaterhouseCoopers, 44 for 2. 44 for 2. $44 for 2 after 7. Into the over for PwC. And more quick when they get through. Get through. Excuse me. You're walking on the field. Please walk around the back. Thank you. And they move on 45 for 2. This one's driven to the offside. They're going to look for 2. They're going to look for a quick 2. And they get through comfortably. 47. 7.2 overs bowled. 47 for 2. This one's full toss and driven. They're going to look for a second as well. And they get through comfortably for the second. $49. 49. And he's looking to get back. And they get through for a second again. So they move on to 51. 51 for 2. And he's driven this one to the offside, and they're only going to get single here. She's played this one, just missing the off stump. That's the end of the 8th over. 8 overs bowled, and 52 for 2 is PricewaterhouseCoopers. And we're going to have a run out. So run out on looking for the second run. So it's 53 for 3 now. We're in the 9th over. They did complete a run. This one outside the off stick. And it's go to wide. Let's go to wide. Hey, Nick, they completed one run and he run out, see? And he's been given out of his crease. And the wicketkeeper was quick to throw the ball back in. And he's been given out. Yeah. So they've lost 2 wickets in this over. $54 for 4. This one's well down the leg side. Well down the leg side. It's called a wide by the umpire. That's full toss and chipped into the air. They go through for a single. This one is down the leg side again. But gets away with it. So after 9 completed overs, PWC 57 for 4. $57 for 4 after 9. PricewaterhouseCoopers sent in to bat by Bermuda Hospital Board. And this one wide outside the off stick, but given. Nothing given. 10th over. Generous umpiring. And this one's cutting. He plays between his legs. They scamper through for a single. $58 now. And this one, oh, he gets an edge. Runs down to the fine leg boundary. They go through for 2. Was beaten for pace there. So they move on to 60. This one. Oh, he's hit this high. Someone under it. And it's been taken. It's been taken on the boundary. Price Waterhouse Coopers lose the 5th wicket in the 10th over. So they've lost their 5th wicket in the 10th over. This one. Oh, he's dropped. He's dropped, beaten for pace. Straightened him up, got an edge, and the wicketkeeper was celebrating before gathering the ball, and he was put down, given a life. And this one is driven. It's going to bounce safely. Oh, the fielder's missed it. And they go through for 2. And what else was move on to 62 for 5. 62 for 5. After 10. Spreading the field out now. They anticipate some runs being looked for with only 5 overs to go. And this one is hit high. Looks as if someone's getting under it, but he's going to let it fall. Takes it on the bounce. They go through for 2. They go through for 2. Decided to allow the ball to drop. And this one is down the leg side, and they're going to look to go through for a single. Yes, they do. That's called buys. One more to the total. So 65 now. 65 for 5. Backyard cricket here at Police Field. And this one's a full toss down the leg side, called a no ball. Called a no ball. Free hit. Moving the score on to 66. And this one is pulled to the one side. They're looking for 2. And they'll get 2. $68 now. 68 for 5. 2 balls remaining in this over. This one, he looks just patted away. And they go through for a single. And this one, beaten for pace. And that's going to be the end of the 11th over. End of 11. It's 69 for 5. 69 for 5. 4 overs remaining in their inning. We're going to have the 12th over ball here. This one's short and just bouncing over the stumps. Batsman struggling with the pace just a bit. And this one, he's missed by the wicket keep. It's going down. They're thinking about two, but change their mind. Go through for a single. Let's go to bye. Keep it bowled. Beaten bowled. Beaten by the pace. So PricewaterhouseCoopers lose their 6th wicket with the score on 70. $70 for 6. We're in the 12th over. $70 for 6. PricewaterhouseCoopers, after being sent in to bat. And this one is driven back down. They'll go through for a single. $71 now. And this one's driven onto the offside. $72 now. 72-6. And this one's driven. Lovely stroke. They're going to go through for 2. So move the total on to 74. 74, and that's the end of the over. End of the 12th over. End of the 12th over. With now only 3 overs to go. They are 74 for 6. If these two can push this total, they can get 10 runs in the last 3 overs, get over the 100, they'll have something to defend. So 3 overs remaining. In the 13th over now. And this one has been hit in the air and it's been put down. Good attempt. Fielder mid on. And this one, he's pulled that onto the onside. They're going to look for 2. If it doesn't go for 4, the fielder's picking it up and getting it in. Comfortably 2 runs. 77 for 6. $77 for 6. This one, he's pushing onto the offside. They're looking for 2 again. and they do get 2 more. So three balls been building this over. 5 runs have been scored. They'll be looking for a boundary, 1 or 2. BHP have done well in boundaries, and this one's hit into the air one side and well fielded, and they got 2 more. Well fielded here on the boundary. Picked up cleanly. Score moves on to 81. 81 for 6. There's only been 2 in the inning. So BHP have really done well. And this one is going to be 4 runs for sure. 4 runs. That's going to be 4. I guess I went off on them. Totals on 85. It's driven. Outfield has got to do more work now. Oh no, it's going for 4. It is going for 4. They just moved him around where the last 4 went, and he had to make his way back around. He was receiving, and the ball beat him to the boundary. So 89 now. 89 after 13. 89 for 6. $13 overs been built. PricewaterhouseCoopers. 89 for 6. He's coming off a long run, and he's in. And this one is mistimed. Then again. This one is played onto the onside. They're going to look to go for 2 and get 2 comfortably. They're in the 90s now. 91. 91 for 6. There's 2 4s in the last over. Really helped him. And he has been booed. He has been booed. Looking to play that one turn that one onto the onside. Missed everything. And they have lost their 7th wicket now. 7 wickets down. 91 for 7. $91 for 7. New batsman getting some instructions. So 91 for 7. We're in the 14th over. 15 overs aside in backyard cricket here at Police Field. And this is a full toss. And it's beaten the batsman. And they run through for a single. And they get a single. So 92 now. 92 for 7. 2 balls remaining in this over. And this one is driven high and hard. And man underneath, he's put him down. He's put him down and it's gone for 4. He's put him down and it's gone for 4 right in his pocket. And the score moves on to 96 now. 96 for 7. Final ball of the over. And he's looking to pull in. He's looking to pull him. Button missing. That's the end of the over now. So after 14 overs, PricewaterhouseCoopers moves on to 96 for 7. They will be looking for at least 4 runs in this over to push themselves over the 100 and possibly more. Final over coming up for the PricewaterhouseCoopers inning. And this one, they're looking for a quick single, a cheeky single, and they get through. So 97 now, 97 for 7. Field spreads out. Field spreads out. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men on the boundary. And this one is down the leg side. And not quarter wide. Bowler decides to come around the wicket now. And this one is driven. And they cross for 2. So 99 now. 99 for 7. 3 balls remaining in this over in the inning for PricewaterhouseCoopers. And this one is driven. And the bowler's looking to. So they move on to 100. They get to that 100. They get to the 100. So 2 balls remaining in the inning. And the batsman is beaten for pace. Final ball of the over. And he's been run out. So the total after 15 overs for PricewaterhouseCoopers is 100 for 8. 100 for 8 after 15 overs. So the end of the inning for PricewaterhouseCoopers. And we'll be back with the BHP run chase in about 5 minutes. And welcome back. Welcome back. The BHB inning has begun. They're chasing a total of 101. This one is driven back, missed by the bowler. They actually have 101. And the scorer has corrected it. So 101 for 8. Ooh, and the bat is going there. And
Hey, oh Lord have mercy. No, because I said you soon. Yeah. I'm gonna back the gloves too. Yeah.
he has been dropped. Got an edge. And the wicket keep in the midst of celebration did not hold on to the ball. So their target is 102. They have 2 runs on the board. And this one is beating the wicket keep. And it's going to run all the way to the boundary for 4. 4 byes. And that is the end of the first over. An eventful over. So PWC, after their 15 overs, were 101 for 8. After 1 over for BHB, they are 6 runs on the board without a wicket lost. So we're now going to have female getting their overs out of the way. Female must bowl. Female must bat. And this one, BHB turning onto the onside. Fielded. And they run through for 2. Under the lights here at Police Field, backyard cricket. PWC 101 for 8 after 15. BHB 8 for none And they're looking for a cheeky single here. They'll get through. So the score moves on to 9. Nine without loss after 1.2 overs. And this one, he's looking to turn it on. Oh, he gets away with it. He gets away with it. And the umpire has to walk away. He mistimed the ball, hit it, and was able to kick the ball away or use his leg to move the ball away from the stumps. And it's called a no ball. So one more to the total. Excuse me. Please don't run cross here anymore, okay? Thank you. Gets away with it again. And this one, he's just pushing back down the wicket. And after 2 overs, BHP are 10 without loss. 10 without loss. Ten without loss after 2 overs. And this one pushed onto the onside. They go through for a single. He's in now. This one outside the off stump. So the total moves on to 11 after the single off the first ball. And this one he's pushing onto the onside. Field it mid on. They go through for a single. Total moves on to 12 now. 12 without loss. BHP. This one beating for pace outside the off stick. And the bowler now in again. And this one is driven straight to a fielder. She does well to field. Restricts him to 1. Restricts them to 1. The total moves on to 13 now. And this one, actually, they did not get a run. So the end of the over. End of the over. PWC 101 for 8 after 15. BHP 12 without loss after 3. And this one is pulled onto the onside, fielded on the boundary. They only get through. That ball is driven back, hits the stumps, and they manage to get through a single. And he has the ball did hit the stumps, but the bails were not removed. The umpire is making a check. So he gets a life. Full toss, and this one's hit high and hard. Caught on the boundary. Caught. He's out. Caught on the boundary. Caught on the boundary. So BHB lose their first wicket. Full toss. Pulled to the mid-wicket boundary. Comfortably taken. They lose their first wicket. New batsman in. 14 for 1. We're in the fourth over. 2 balls remaining. And this one is pulled onto the onside. Field it. Go through for a single. Oh, and this one, he's beaten. Looking for a mighty heave. And we've come to the end of the fourth over. 15 for 1. Chasing 101. They need 102 for victory. 15 for 1 after 4. $15 for 1 after 4. This one is pulled onto the on. It's going to be 4. It's going to be 4. Punched mid-wicket boundary for 4. So 19 for 1. We're in the 4.1 over. We're in the fifth over here. 19 for 1. This one down the leg side. And they're going to scamper through for a single. After it came from the wicket keep. It's called a wide. So 2 runs off of that ball. This one's a full toss. So 20. This one He's trying to hit everything outside. $20 for 1. He's got battle and ball there. They'll go through for a single. Oh, he's let the ball go, and they've gone through for 2 in this field. He's in now. And this one, ooh, it's going to be a buy. It's going to be buys. They get one more to the total. 23. Let's see, end of the over, end of the 6th over, the 5th over, sorry, end of 5. 23, sorry, 23 for 1 after 5 overs. So 10 overs to go. And this one's a full toss hit in the air. They're only going to get 1. So they move on to 24. And this, he allows the ball to hit him. The bowler appealing for LBW, but unfortunately in backyard cricket, there's no LBWs given. And he's pulling this one onto the onside. They'll go through for a single. And this one he's looking to pull onto the onside from way outside the off stick, which was called a wide. It's called a wide. And this one he's still looking to put the ball away each time instead of just making contact. Just make contact. There's runs in the field. And this one he's pulling, and it's going to be stopped on the boundary. Well stopped on the boundary. And they only get a single. A good stop on the boundary. Well fielded on the boundary. The batsman thought the ball was going to race away for 4. Started walking down the wicket, and then it was controlled stop. So after 6 overs, BHB now 27 for 1. $27 for 1. He's driven this one onto the onside. They're looking for the second one. And if the bowler's in, it's safe. So they move the total on to 29 now. 29. Now once again pushed away onto the onside. Oh, and the fielder, after making a remarkable save earlier, has let this one go through to the boundary for 4. Oh, he's been booed. He's been booed. He has been booed. So BHB lose their second wicket. They lose their second wicket. The score on 33. So 33 for 2. We're in the seventh over. BHB chasing 101. They need 102 for victory. So we have 3 balls remaining in this over. And this one a full toss. He's dug that out. Oh, misfield. They're looking for a second run. And they go through comfortably for 2. So the total moves on to 35. 35 for 2. BHB in search of 102. And this one he's punching down to long leg. And they comfortably get in for 2. So 37 now. 37 for 2. 1 ball remaining in this over. Making a fielding change. And this one he's beaten by they're looking for 2. Wicket keep down. Gets it in. So 2 more to the total. 39. End of the over. End of 7. 39 for 2. 9 overs to go. 63 runs needed. This one was wide, well wide, and colder wide. They move the total on to 40. And this one is clipped over the head of the fielder feeling short square leg. That goes through for 4. Fielder just inside the circle overhead. And this one, he's taking a big heave at. And this one, well down the leg side. Quarter wide. Actually, second wides are called 5 runs, not 4 runs. And this one is looking to drive this one over the mid-wicket boundary for 6, but didn't make contact. Last ball of the 8th over here. 49. He's done it again. They're looking, but no chance of a run. Over ball. So at the end of the 8th over, 49 for 2. 49 for 2. Backyard cricket here at Police Field under the lights. PWC were sent to bat by BHB. They scored 101 for 8 after their 15 overs. And BHB in their run chase of 49 for 2 after 8 overs. 7 overs remaining. They need 63 runs. So, and this one just beats the batsman. They had all around it. This one is pulled onto the onside and beats both fielders out in the deep, and it goes for 4. So the 50 is up for BHP. 53 for 2. 2 men in the deep, right between them both. This one is a full toss. It's called a no ball down the leg side. Free hit. So the no ball called, so 54 now. And he's looking with the free hit. They just took the single. So the score moves on to 55 now. 55 for 2. This one, oh, he gets an edge. Beats the keeper. It's not going to make the boundary. You have a fielder running around. And they restricts them to 2 runs. So 57 now. 57 for 2. And this one down the leg side, quarter no ball. And they're going to go through for, I believe, 3, maybe. And 4 runs run. We're working out the score here. As it was a no ball, they ran 4. End of the over. So after 9 overs completed, BHP are 66 for 2. And this one is hit in the air, drops shy of the fielder out in the deep. They go through for a single. We're in the 10th over now. And the score moves on to 67. 67 for 2. And he's driving this one out in the deep. Fielder picks up cleanly and gets it in. Restricting them to only 1. Just putting bat on ball. Taking the singles when they can. They take the boundaries when they can. This one is hit high. And he's going to be out. He's caught. Caught. Mid-on boundary. So they lose. BHP lose their 3rd wicket. They lose the 3rd wicket. The score on 68. 68 for 3, sorry. 68 for 3. 68 for 3. Ricky Keep went wide to his right. So 2 balls remaining in the over. They've lost their 3rd wicket. BHP. And this one, he gets an outside edge. Ricky Keep is looking to go down the leg side. No chance of a run. And he's in now. And he's punching this one down. Mid off. Mid on. They're looking for a second, but they get through there safely. So BHP move on to 70. 70 for 3 after 10 overs. 5 overs remaining. 32 runs needed for victory. So 70 for 3 after 10 overs. 32 runs needed for victory. 5 overs remaining. 7 wickets in hand. And this one is called a wide. It's called a wide. They're turning this one onto the onside. Looking for a second. And they'll get it. Here's the total on 73. The HBR asking if it's a no ball, but umpire says no. This one catching him in the body. This one down the leg side and called a wide. This one is missed. That's the end of the 11th over. End of 11 overs. The score is 78 for 3. 78 for 3. PWC 101 for 8 after 15 overs. BHP 78 for 3 after 11. 4 overs remaining. They need 24 runs. And this is called a wide. And that one's outside the off stick. Doesn't make contact. Full toss. A single off the first ball, 2 dot balls since. 78. That's wide. It's called a wide. It's called a wide. And that's another wide. So it's his third wide of the over. And he's pulling that one right over the head of the field, and it's gone for 4. Unfortunate for the fielder. So they move on to 93 after $12 overs. 93 for 3. 9 runs needed, 3 overs to go. Three overs remaining. In the 13th over, 93 for 3. This one is turned on to, and it's going to be 4. Raced away to the boundary for 4. So the score moves on to 97. 97 for 3. So BHB find themselves in a bit of a pickle as they've lost wickets and there has yet to be a female to bat. If the female does not bat, they lose penalty runs. So 97 for 3. And that's going to be wide. It's going for 4. So they go into 102. So they move on to 102. The target was 102 to get. So that's the end of the match. However, the match will be handed to PWC because BHB did not bat a female, losing penalty runs and forfeiting the match. So in the end, it's PWC. So that's it from here at the police field. Week 2 of Backyard Cricket will be back next Friday. It's a single match taking place under the lights here at Police Field. Enjoy the rest of your evening.